Um, a guy called Fantano. He came on my For You page for some reason. Fantano, idiot. She literally just says idiot. But I just liked it right now, so let's get to see what it is about.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and the more that I see streamers coming across my internet feed, the more I don't like them. I'm sorry. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but
So he's saying that he hates streamers. That's what I'm getting from it.
Stream myself. It's a really cool medium most of the time, especially during my amazing New Music Friday streams where I can interact with my audience, listen to music with them live. But streaming isn't just an internet content format. It's a community with different influencers and audiences and content styles and topics. One that is rife with a lot of controversial takes and figures. And that is no less the case for music, of course. And look, I've discussed this a little bit in passing when it's come to figures like Kai Cenat, a guy who clearly does enjoy music, but he's not like a music aficionado or anything like that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's also clear that on some level, he does engage with some of the music that he plays.
Also, is he about to rant about how he doesn't like the opinions of people like streamers who give opinions about music? I think this came from the Playboy Max YB situation. That's why he's speaking of. I think this is from that.
Streams as a means of like some kind of promotional agreement, and sometimes the music his audience pushes him to listen to or try out in front of them doesn't always resonate, and his reaction sometimes can kind of fall flat or seem really uninformed. But historically, even when I have caught Kai saying something negative about something that I might enjoy or kind of giving a take I don't agree with, he does at the very least like plead to his own ignorance and seems to have at least an understanding that his taste is not necessarily reflective of everyone's taste.
Also, he hates people who give their takes and try to make their takes seem right when their takes are wrong. Like retards in terms of takes. I get what he means. Like people saying this music is trash, but you're not someone who clearly listens to music to understand it. You just vibe out. I feel what he's saying. I get it.
Or even like good taste or the best taste. However, there are many more streamers with comparable audiences that, frankly, are saying much dumber shit when it comes to music. I mean, that's part of what was so funny about having Los Pollos on here every once in a while. But honestly, he has reached levels of stupidity as of late that I can't continue to expose you guys to. It would just be abuse on my part at this point. But believe it or not, when it comes to music taste, Los isn't even the stupidest guy out there. I mean, yeah, there's also Aiden Ross, who was going at Doechii for a hot minute before he got in hot water. But there's also numerous...
Why does it clearly say Aiden Ross is pathetic on the top right? It literally just said Aiden Ross is pathetic. I didn't know you can do that in the video. He randomly just blazed on the top right. Was saying, not top right, for top left. It was saying Aiden Ross is pathetic.
Guys like XQC, for example, reacting to objectively talented artists like Jid, as good with the pen as Jid is. I know his music isn't for everybody. If it was, then he would be the most streamed artist on the planet. Still, when guys like XQC listen to his music live on stream, he can't even be brought to understand even a little bit or even conceive of a mindset or a world in which his music would have an appeal, which leads to XQC skipping through his bars at 5 times speed because the man is too dumb and has too little of an attention span to hear like a 2-bar couplet uttered in a song.
I'm not a fan of that. Song. Come.
Wait, what?
Song.
I'm not a fan of that. Song. Come. Not a fan of that. I'm good on that.
Oh, that's blatant disrespect. Bro is just going, just hears 2 seconds of the song and remove. Oh, nah, that's disrespect. That's not reacting. That's disrespecting. He went there and shit on that music saying that thing is ass. That's what he was saying, gang. That's crazy. I feel like that's why people got mad about Playboy Max's take on the YB song, because Max never listened to the full song. He listened to more than what XQC here listened to Jid, but he didn't listen to the whole song. So I feel like that's what took NBA to offense. Because, gang, you just listen to a few minutes of the song. Gang, at least finish the song. If you're going to tell your chat while reacting to this, finish the song. now you're implying to a few viewers that YB is trash just because you couldn't listen to the full song. At least if you listen to the full song and be like, nah, this song is not for me, I don't fuck with this song. They'll be like, okay, at least you listen to it and now you understand it, and to him it's not that song, but to me, and as his friends are going to be like, to me, I like this song. But if you only listen to a few seconds of the song, his friends are going to rethink, is my music taste okay? Like, did I listen to this song properly? And now they're going to have different opinions about it. So they should stop that.
If it's not soaked in auto-tune and set to a trap beat or some kind of like rage type instrumental, or I don't know, being pooped out of Drake's ass because the guy's a fucking Drake Brown noser. If it
not too much on Drake, not too much on Drake, not too much on Drake, gang, not too much on Drake.
Fall under one of those categories, the guy just can't digest it. But never mind some of these dudes not being able to fully appreciate two different kinds of hip-hop music. Put something like Radiohead's In Rainbows in front of them and they're set to go berserk.
That's the beat drop! Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, that was very anticlimactic for a 3-minute beat drop. Let me show y'all a real beat drop.
Not gonna lie. I don't know. I personally don't know what Radiohead is.
Fiend.
Everyone knows Fiend. Everyone knows Fiend. Fiend. He literally saying Fiend. Everyone knows that song.
Fiend.
Yeah, what you just saw there was a clip of this guy Lacy, who I don't know a lot about. I don't care to know a lot about. I know that every single time I've heard him talk in the past, my skin has crawled because honestly, he sounds like a way dumber version of Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, he's serious. Like, he's taking this to heart. Damn.
Gary already is like one of the biggest, most annoying social media grifters on the planet. Again, this guy's like Gary V, but he's like so stupid it has to make you wonder how he made all the money that he has in the first place. At least Gary comes across as a guy who is intelligent enough to make a buck.
The fuck is R-slur?
But in terms of that, did Lacy come up with clicks? Yeah, he came up with clicks. Clicks helped him. Helped him with his Twitch career. Yeah. Clicks helped him.
You just told me to say sorry. I'm sorry for saying
the word.
For saying the R word.
Thank you.
I was when I said it, and
Stop doing that. I'm serious.
What's the R word?
Said it, and the R word.
Thank you.
I was when I said it.
Oh, okay.
Stop doing that. I'm serious.
So anyway, this guy on his stream...
He is funny though. He's funny.
He's listening to Radiohead's In Rainbows and can't seem to muster up the patience to appreciate the music on it because it takes too long, I guess, to get to the drop. Which, like, I understand the colloquial way in which he's trying to apply that term, but him uttering that in this context just kind of goes to show the musical background he's coming from. Like the festival stage EDMification of music in this man's mind. Imagine this guy listening to Howlin' Wolf or B.B. King or, I don't know, frickin' Woody Guthrie and just, like, waiting there for the drop. Like, when's the drop gonna come, man? This land is your land needs to pick up the pace. Like, easy to digest, low vibration, electronic music has melted the mind of guys like this. Which, like, personally, I enjoy
So basically, he's just saying that he hates the way people digest music. Like, they don't digest it like a true music listener. That's what he's trying to say. He's kind of right. That's probably me too. Like, I don't digest music like properly. I just like listen, and if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. I probably could be grouped with Lacy and them in terms of listening. I probably listen like that too. But not like what like XQC did. I don't do that, bro. I don't listen to 2 seconds of the song. Nah, that's crazy.
That stuff. There's nothing wrong with that genre of music. There's nothing wrong with going out to a festival where it's played and having fun and fucking raging out. The issue is when that is like the main course of your music diet, to the point where the formulae that makes that music sound and feel that the way that it does, that is the lens through which you view all other music. Which, frankly, is a narrowness of mind that you can experience when limiting yourself to any one genre to a degree, for sure. But for whatever reason, it's so much more apparent when you're like this genre of dude. Because what the fuck do you mean you're waiting for the drop in a Radiohead song? Are you fucking stupid? That's like putting on a Babytron song and getting pissed off when the guitar solo doesn't come fast enough. Now, I want to highlight and emphasize that the point that I'm trying to make in this video is not that this Lacy guy has to like Radiohead or has to like whatever.
So he's mostly mad at
doesn't.
Lacy. From looking at this video, he's mostly pissed at Lacy, the way Lacy digests music. He's pissed. It irks his skin.
The idea that Radiohead is not everyone's cup of tea is not alien to me. And of course, there are people who walk this planet who
like me, I don't know
prefer the
Radiohead.
song Fiend, 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 Fiend to any track off of Radiohead's In Rainbows, and sure, they're valid in that feeling, in that perspective. What music they like. What appeals to them, and that's fine. What I'm concerned with, and what pisses me off about this video, the ignorance that is being platformed and frankly normalized, because regardless of how much negativity is being thrown toward this guy and this clip, there is a certain brand of stupidity that is being broadly accepted into public discourse as a result of
Oh, he's basically saying that the way he digests music is so bad that he's making his viewers digest it, like, or he doesn't like how he's making his viewers perceive the music that he's listening to, and he's making them dumber. Oh, he's trying to say he's making his viewers dumber. Okay, Lacy. He's mostly pointing at Lacy, but he's meaning in general. But he's emphasizing hard on Lacy.
This man is actively making people fucking stupid by pushing a mindset that encourages
what I
people
just said
to essentially close their minds off of any musical language or artistic expression that doesn't fit within the narrow confines of what kind of sounds you might expect from a Playboi Carti song. Which, look, there are a lot of Carti songs I like. I think the guy's made some good records. There's nothing wrong with enjoying Playboi Carti's music or music that sounds like it. But if you're the type of person who only listens to music that sounds like that or only enjoys music that has a similar vibe, you might be a fucking moron. I'm gonna be real. You should make...
So he dissing the whole underground. He's cursing out the whole underground. Playboi Max, everyone. Because they only listen to that type of music. Because that's the only music. If I'm looking at Playboi, if I'm sometimes I'm in Playboi Max stream. If I'm listening to his stream, they only want underground rappers. If it's not underground rappers, you see so many ads. It's bad. It's trash. Just because they want an underground hearing of music. So he's just throwing shots at them. I'm just saying. I'm just putting two and two together.
Concerted effort to break out of whatever algorithmic bubble you're in and have some other experiences in life. Like, I don't care how good you think Playboi Carti is, variety is like the spice of life. And I don't care how many streams his songs have either. There are numerous genres and music cultures that precede Playboi Carti and will outlast him. And your life is not going to be improved or made any better by you just singularly focusing on this one thing. So if you do happen to fall in this category, like, please don't get too defensive and think that I'm just making this video because I don't like Playboi Carti and I'm trying to get you to stop listening to him.
Nah, I get your point.
Playboi Carti could be any host of other things. All I'm saying is that you are actively volunteering to make yourself dumber by only listening to one artist or one type of music, which is crazy when you think that you wouldn't limit yourself when it comes to other things in that same way. Are you the kind of person who would only eat one type of food or only watch one kind of movie? I mean, sure, not all of us are destined to become music heads where we listen to hundreds of different artists for sure. But the purpose of life is living it. And living it means experiencing different things. And it's
He's
true.
smart. I get what he's saying though. Yeah, people should be open to hearing different types of music and like having ears for different type of music. Not only trying to limit themselves to like underground or to like hip hop. They should like try to venture out. I feel them because in life they wanna experience so many different things, but in terms of music they wanna stay grounded on just underground. I feel them. I feel what
we all have to start somewhere when it comes to getting into music. If you just stay in that one spot and you don't grow and you don't change and you don't mature, you might just end up being some stupid 20-something streaming live in front of thousands of people waiting for the drop to come in a Radiohead song. I know being stupid and actively ignorant isn't exactly like, you know, a hindrance to one's success on the internet these days. It's not going to be that way forever because nothing ever stays the same. When the pendulum swings in the other direction, do you really want to be that guy who's a fucking moron